Okay, now we can see that the fraction is written in the form of like A by B or P by Q. You can take any letter from the ABCD. Now this A upper number is known, upper term is called numerator, and the lower number is called denominator. This is the type of numbers which we are using the term fraction, and now the numerator and denominator of the fractions are called its terms. Now we can switch to the like for example we can take the numbers like 7 by 8 or 10 by 9, any other numbers which are written in the form of numerator and denominator is known as fraction. Now we are going to learn about the types of fraction. We can learn it in the detail, but now it is a demo video. I'm going to make it short. First, the type of fraction is simple fraction. Now what is simple fraction? Simple fraction in which the numerator and denominator is a whole number, nothing different. uh, like you can write in any other, for example these are the examples of simple fraction. And then next type of fraction is complex fraction. In complex fraction, a fraction at least of a whole term is itself a fraction. Like in that fraction, one term means numerator or denominator is itself also a fraction. Like I am writing a fraction like 2 by, this is numerator, and a denominator will be in the fraction like 3 by 4, this is denominator. This fraction is known as complex fraction. It means a fraction itself having a fraction in its terms of numerator or denominator is known as complex fraction. Now, third, equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction Equivalent fraction is fraction having same values. Same values means if we are writing fractions in the series like 2 by 3, 4 by 6, then 10 by 15. If we are going to simplify these fraction by if we are cutting this by 2 or 2, this will be 2 and 3. By 5 this will be 2 and 3. By the time of the simplifying this fraction it will come like 2 by 3. The whole fraction's value is 2 by 3. That is equivalent fraction. And the next fraction is like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions, the series of fractions having the same denominator like 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 7 by 9. It all comes under the like fraction. It does means the fraction having the denominator value, same denominator values are known as like fractions. Now next is number 5 is unlike fraction. This is just like a opposite of like fractions, having different series of fraction having different denominators like 2 by 4, 3 by 7, 5 by 6, any other you can take the numbers as example. Now some different type of fractions are also available, like one is decimal fraction. We can take it as number 6. Now, what is decimal fraction? Decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is any of the numbers like 10, 100, 1000, etc. Denominators, I am saying. Means if you are going to divide the numerator by denominator, you always gain a decimal value. Like if I am writing 7 by 10 or 77 by 100 and so on, if I am going to divide 7 by 10, I will get point 0.7, 0.7. I will get 0.77. So this means in each fraction I'm going to have a decimal value. Now next is vulgar function. It is something like opposite of decimal fraction, not having the denominator values like 10, 100 and 1000. Not having, I'm saying not having denominator values uh, like 10, 100 and 1000. Any other whole number you can take as a denominator value. Next is proper fraction. Proper fraction is something like where the numerator value is always less than denominator. It means we can write the fraction in a to b form, like 5 by 7, 6 by 8. These are the fractions which are called proper fractions, where numerator are always less than denominator of the fraction. Now ninth one is improper fraction. You can easily get the definition of improper fraction, like it is opposite of proper fraction. Here denominator will be less than numerator value. Something like you can write 10 by 5 or something like 8 by 3. Any other number you can take. Now we have two more. Now we have only one fraction left, one type of fraction left, which is known as mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, and we can say it like it is very important. Written as the combination of whole number and a proper fraction. What we call it? Mixed fraction is written as a combination of whole number and a proper fraction. What is a proper fraction? Numerator is smaller than denominator. Now we can write it as C A by V. This is C, a whole number, and a fraction which is proper fraction. For example, we can take like 3, 1 by 2. This is a type of mixed fraction. Okay, I'm ending my lecture on that point. We are going to learn about many other things in the fractions, like conversion of fraction and